I don't know, me. Since I'm covering the Rapids second, don't you think I should close it out? Don't I agree? Wait, don't answer. I know what I'm thinking.
Hey, Vince.
Oh, hey, Connor. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, is that Connor?
Oh.
It sure is.
Hey, Vinces. I was just coming in to let you guys know that Jerry and Omar won't be here today, so you'll have to cover for them.
I'd be happy to do it. Hey, did you hear that, Connor?
One step ahead of me. We're the best. I'm constantly reading my own mind and finishing my own sandwiches.
I also finish my own sandwiches. And my own sentences.
Yeah?
Like, for example, this is the 110 football show. Seattle and Vancouver.
And it starts right now.
It's kicking off in the world of football. From Boyle Heights to Koreatown and all through the 110 corridor. An LAFC fan show by two of their biggest fans. This is where true fans come to get their LAFC fix. So rally your crew and settle in. It's time for 110 football.
On a 1v1 defending at back post, off the post, rebound Bradley, flag stays down. Rossi around Holt, and in 2-0. Rodriguez, and it's 3-0.
It ends 3-1 here at Rio Tinto Stadium. LAFC are back to winning ways thanks to goals from BWP, Diego Rossi, and Brian Rodriguez. An amazing win, and I can't wait to see if we can get a result against Colorado. Great post-game, Connor, number 3. It does suck, though, because we came all the way to Colorado just for the game to get postponed.
End of the day, though, right? I mean, that's what you got to do. We got to have extra precautions. COVID, this is no joke. We've seen the way it spread around the Colorado team. Just can't take that chance. And it's a good thing that LAFC stayed at home.
Yep. I mean, we're really wishing all the Colorado players to get well as soon as possible because it could have easily been our team in that exact same situation.
And secretly, short term, maybe this is a good thing, right? We have 4 international guys away on duty: Jose Cifuentes, Diego Palacios, Diego Rossi, and Brian Rodriguez. And I'm out of breath because we're in the Rockies and it's thin air. But with all those guys gone, now that's one less game that they're gonna miss.
But that's short term. Yes, that's good, but long term, is it that good? There's no place to move this game until playoffs. How is that gonna be sorted?
I mean, if you're talking about competitive balance, it's out the window.
Yeah.
It's completely gone at this point. There's gonna be a game probably in between the week off and the playoffs. If you're LAFC and you already have a playoff spot secured, why would you go? And if you're the Colorado Rapids and you're getting a free victory, I think there's gonna be quite a few teams that are gonna be a little bit upset about that, but that's future us problem. Speaking of Colorado, why are you wearing shorts?
Shorts?
Isn't it cold?
Well, we're not in Colorado. No? Oh, watch this. Heyo. What? Ready? Oh. You guys thought we were in Colorado. Silly viewers. All right, well, back to us in the studio.
And now for a look at the...
Whoa. This is Campbell's job. Campbell, up here. Whoa.
Now, here's the Western Conference.
Wow, I mean, this conference is tight. So many teams separated by just 3 points.
But you know what? It pains me to say this. It looks like Seattle might be a class above everyone else.
I think so too.
Campbell, you know, I didn't bring my glasses to the studio today. Could you tell me who's all the way at the bottom?
The pitiful Carson Galaxy. Here's the Eastern Conference.
Gotta rep my boys up north. Let's go TFC, baby.
You know, they look really good, but I think Columbus is still gonna be the most consistent performer out there.
You may be right.
But like DC used to be good. Like, what the heck happened to them? DC just subbed yourself out.
Hey, Campbell's keeping it real at the 110 studios today.
Yeah, I know.
Although Vela is still technically injured, I heard that he's back in practice as a neutral, so hopefully this is a good sign.
We just finally got to know Mohamed Traore, and he's been out ever since. I'd like to see him back out there on the pitch at some point, though.
Come back to us, Tristan. I miss you. Get better. We're a better looking team with you.
And now, with Campbell's permission,
Okay.
Here's Eli from his dorm with this week's MLS action.
Thanks, Vinces. Check out my dorm room, guys. And now for the latest this week in MLS. We start things off with my goal of the week. We head to Fort Lauderdale for the battle between Inter Miami and NYCFC. We head into the 38th minute. Rodolfo Pizarro finds star Argentine Gonzalo Higuain. Higuain cuts back inside and faces towards the middle of the box, lays it off to Lewis Morgan, who comes in running and one-times it to hit the upper 90. What a golazo, and what an obvious pick for my goal of the week. NYC would pull one back in the 43rd minute, defeating Miami 2-3. We now head to our nation's capital for the battle between DC United and Atlanta United. This match was all Atlanta. In the 41st minute, a poor defensive clearance lands into the feet of wingback Brooks Lennon, who graciously lifted the ball perfectly with his left foot just inside of the box to bring the Five Stripes up 2-0. Lennon would also pick up 2 assists on the night and is my player of the week. Atlanta would take this one 4-0. Let's head over to Texas for the battle between the Houston Dynamo and Sporting Kansas City. The pairing between American teenager Gianluca Buzio and Mexican international Alan Pulido was a beautiful sight to see as the duo combined for 2 goals together. In the 73rd minute, Pulido slid in to receive the ball and chipped it over Dynamo keeper Marco March in the process. What a finish. Houston would pull one back, but it wouldn't matter as KC defeated the Dynamo 2-1. We finish things off with my match of the week, the battle between Eastern Conference powerhouses Toronto FC and the Philadelphia Union. The teams were tied at 1 apiece late in the match. However, in the 76th minute, who else was there to seal the deal for Toronto than MLS MVP frontrunner Alejandro Pozuelo, who finished a loose corner kick. Toronto would take this one 2-1. Man, Toronto really proved to me this week that they're the team to beat right now in the Eastern Conference. That's gonna do it for my MLS Weekly Report. Back to you guys.
Combination there for Rossi. Arriaga misplayed it. Diego Rossi, a chance to seal it. He has. And here they might be coming for more. Joe Apollo's got Morris open to the far side. There's another. Seattle Sounders are thumping LAFC. Might have a chance to play this one out wide. Instead he finds Rui Diaz, gets a yard of space. He is absolutely clinical.
So, although we've beaten both clubs soundly in 2020, we are currently 2 matches to 1 against Seattle. So, here is my promise. If we lose to Seattle on Sunday, I will concede to Cheyenne on his podcast that the Sounders are the better team this year. And if we lose to the Vancouver Whitecaps, I will let Campbell throw another pie in my face. Better yet, I will let her dunk me in a dunk tank.
Dude, if we lose to Vancouver after blowing against San Jose, I'll also take it to the tank.
That's how confident we are, America.
LAFC tries to avenge another Seattle loss and avoid Connor sucking up to Cheyenne. Operation Avoid Humiliation goes down this Sunday, October 11th, with kickoff at 4 p.m. Pacific from Bank of California Stadium.
You know what? At least there's home field advantage. But we don't really have fans, do we?
Dude, I'm scared for you. Then on Wednesday, October 14th, LAFC heads to Portland where they'll face the Vancouver Whitecaps, who will be the home team in the Timber Stadium. The Dunk Tank Derby goes down in Providence Park with kickoff at 4 p.m. Pacific.
It's getting real.
First, let's take a look at the Seattle Sounders game, a tough match at home. Key number 1 will be active defending. Active defending is the role that your defensive players have when you attack with the ball. For example, LAFC is attacking through their midfield or their wingers. Where is Eddie Segura and Dejan Jakovic positioning themselves to limit chances that Seattle can take on the break? Seattle's always looking to counter quickly, so being allocated in good spots all over the field will be important to limit their chances that they can create in transitional moments. Key number 2, be aware of their 3-headed monster. Ladero, Morris, and Rui Diaz have created incredible chemistry so far this year, and it's going to be tough to keep them all in check for 90 minutes. It will be a team effort if LAFC are to do so. Lodeiro has the engine to pop up in so many different spots on the field, while Morris can dribble past defenders or make runs in behind the defensive back line. And then you still need to keep an eye on Rui Diaz, who is one of the most clinical finishers in the league. Key number 3, stay true to what got you here. It's no secret that LAFC have not performed up to the level expected by fans, but they need to continue to implement the style of play that Bob has developed over 2 years now. I've played in this league long enough to know there are always peaks and valleys, and the best teams are able to maintain their identity. Now let's turn our focus to the midweek game against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Key number 1, take advantage of Vancouver's lack of a home field. This game will take place in Portland because of so many COVID restrictions. The Whitecaps are currently not allowed to play in Canada, and they're playing their home games in Portland, and this is an unfortunate situation for them. But for LAFC, that's a blessing, and they need to take advantage of it. Key number 2, win the mental battle. LAFC absolutely demolished the Vancouver Whitecaps in their meeting not too long ago. Both teams remember how that felt, and that should have a massive impact going into the first few minutes of the game. It will be up to LAFC to show who is boss and not give them any reason to gain confidence. And key number 3, look to shoot early and often. Vancouver has had plenty of injuries in their goalkeeping position, and so it's led to Meredith starting the last few games. He's relatively unproven, although 31 years of age. Continue to test him by hitting the target and forcing the inexperienced goalie to make a lot of saves. Those are the keys to the match for this week. Now back to you guys.
The 110 Football Show is brought to you by LAFC, the LA United Football Academy.
One of the benefits of having press passes is not only our ability to attend matches and get backstage access to players, coaches, and execs, but we're also allowed at the LAFC Performance Center at Cal State LA.
And while as journalists, we have to adhere to, professional protocol and team procedures, as fans, we can't help it but, be nosy. I mean, let's just come out and say it.
It's true.
So here's a little detour we took with Jerry and Omar last time we were there and stumbled upon the team's private kitchen.
Check it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Jerry?
What? Where is he?
That was weird. Dude, I can't believe we actually snuck into the practice facility.
This is illegal, guys.
The kitchen, guys.
Okay, let's check it out. Oh, look at this jersey, dude.
This is
Very underwhelming. What are you, bro?
Guys, the fridge. I bet their lunches are in there.
Okay, yeah, we're...
Whoa. That's definitely Velas.
Bryce?
Yeah, MVP.
Wait, is that Bob Bradley's lunch?
Oh, look, Bryce Duke.
And Ken Vermeer. Let's see what's in their lunches.
Sure.
Let's do it.
We are hungry.
Oh.
The MVP.
Lunchables? I guess
Whoa.
it's what you have to eat to be a crack, huh?
Okay, how about Bob?
Bob Bradley.
Of the year.
I didn't know he'd be a Bob Ross fan.
He is the artist.
Yeah, he is the artist.
What?
Is it a fruit cup?
For the artist himself? What?
What? Bryce? Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's see what's in Bryce's. It's a, wait, what does it say? Do not touch.
Campbell's soup. That's my name.
That's a sign. It has to be.
I'm not denying it.
Is there a note in there?
Uh-oh.
It says, I love you, Bryce, from mommy. Okay,
Okay.
let's see what Kenneth Vermeer has. Well, why is it in a picnic basket?
Dutch snacks.
I think so.
Is it cheese? I guess he does miss home.
I think so.
Dutch people are weird, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we already know what everybody eats.
Should we keep some?
I'm keeping
We
this.
should keep this one. We should keep this.
Logical.
No, we should.
Hey, who's in there? Let's go. Come on.
Wait, no.
And that's our show. Thanks, Vince's, for covering for Jerry this week.
Dude, it was our pleasure.
Join us next Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific for more soccer, comedy, games, interviews, news, and analysis.
Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at 110footballtv. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For the 110 Football Show, I'm Vince.
I'm Connor.
I'm Campbell.
And I'm Connor 3 back from Salt Lake.
I'm Jerry Reynoso.
I'm Omar Reynoso.
I'm Vince number 2.
And I'm Connor number 2.
I'm Eli.
I'm Uncle Jay. This fool is Lucifer.
I am Benny Failhaber.
See you next time on 110.
Uncle Jay's top 3, take 1A.
Hey, what's up, little homies? This is your Uncle Jay here, filling in for my nephew Jerry. Now, let's get right to my top 3 moments from Colorado. Let's go! Well, you know, I was only in Colorado on a 1-hour layover in Denver Scareport, so I guess we just do my top 3 from there. Let's go! Numero uno. The Denver Scareport was funded with a supernova collaboration supergroup between the NWO, the Illuminati, and the Freemasons. So man, that's a conspiracy jackpot. Of course, it's got a lot of weird in it, homie. Check out the second one. What's up with this evil-looking red-eyed horse? Yo, this his name is Lucifer. This wild son, he killed his own sculptor. That's just the beginning of how is. So we got those alien markings. You got that Nazi dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark whose face melted up. Monster.
Cut.
Was that sick or what? That's like the best segment I have ever seen on the show. I mean,
No, not at all. I mean, it was really weird, scary sometimes. I mean, you cursed a lot. Like, way too much. This is going on YouTube. You know that, right?
it's the Denver Scareport, bro. I didn't make it up. Look on the internet.
It wasn't even about the Rapids or like soccer at all.
Agreed.
You know what? We'll just call it a day. Thank you, Uncle Jay.
All right, I'll see you next time on the 110.
Nice.
I'm keeping the Lunchables.
Yummy.
I'm gonna tell Seattle Shine what's up. We smoked this team, right? Sucker.
Was that like offensive? I realize you can't answer me.
You got that Nazi dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark whose face melted up. He's on a painting. Like, it's crazy.
In my daydreams, I think about him and I doing a food show, a travel show.
Like Bourdain?
Of course, like Bourdain.
That was good. I'll take that.
Someone's coming.